Good morning, Tucker. This is Sonia Shubsky and Ken Hildebrandt with Communications and City Engineering for the City of Tucker. And we wanted to take you on a ride down Brockett Road. And here we go. We just turned right onto Brockett Road from Lawrenceville Highway. And so, Ken, I just wanted to discuss a little bit, what was the motivation for this project of traffic calming on Brockett Road?
Well, of course, Brockett Road, we had a number of concerns from people that walk or commute on Brockett Road every day in terms of safety, a lot of speeding concerns, walkers that did not feel safe, and mayor and council discussed it, and they directed staff that we've got to do something. We've got to slow down the speeding and make Brockett Road safer. So we looked at some alternatives. We hired a qualified traffic engineering firm. We came up with some alternatives, but the alternative that was accepted and felt like would have the most impact is the traffic calming that we have out here today.
Now, something that has been hugely discussed on social media and such as why no bike lanes?
Well, of course, we'd like to have bike lanes on a lot of streets, but we were just restricted by the width of the road. Brockett Road, for the most part, is 30 feet wide. So in order to have, you need at least 5 feet of a 5 foot wide bike lane on each side, and if you really need 6 feet. But if you had 5 feet bike lanes on each side, then that compresses your through lanes to only 10 feet wide each, and that's just not safe. There would be no separation between the travel lane and the bike lane. The travel lane would be too narrow. It's just not wide enough. It would require widening the road in order to install bike lanes.
And that would have put off the response of an immediate need for traffic calming, because that would involve taking over easements and a lot of right-of-way buyouts and stuff, and that would just prolong the actual project. But we do have a north-south connectivity study going on, and Brockett Road is included. And so bike lanes are not out of the picture, it's just not right now. Is that correct?
Yes, I mean, we're going to look at pedestrian connectivity and bicycle connectivity on all of our collector roads. So we're looking at Brockett, Coolidge, and Idle, Fellowship, and all those. So that study is underway, and we will continue to seek public input. We'll have another public meeting on that and solicit your input and see what we want to do in the future. It could be a share the road situation. It could be expanding the road for bike lanes. It could be a multi-use path. We're looking at all those options.
And we have collected some data, particularly for this project on Brockett. And so prior to the start of construction, we took some data on October 3rd of 2022 in order to compare to data taken near the end of construction on January 30th, 2023. The 85th percentile speed, which is the standard traffic engineering measurement, has been reduced from 45 miles per hour to 40 miles per hour. The number of vehicles exceeding the speed limit has been reduced from 48% to 19%, and that is huge. The purpose of these measures is to slow people down and make them more aware of the road and their surroundings. The safety of our residents is paramount. Coming up, Brockett is going to be doing their walk to school day, and I know these parents are feeling a lot more safe about actually participating in the program. One of the things that we are looking at doing is reducing the speed, and we're working with GDOT, and we would like to reduce it from 40 miles an hour to 35 miles an hour. Is that correct?
That's correct. Now, in order to do that, they want to make sure you don't create a speed trap. So we have to show them that speeds have actually been reduced. So we're compiling that data. We're going to submit it to Georgia DOT, and hopefully we'll be successful in getting the speed limit reduced, and continuing to look at other methods in terms of visibility of the chicanes, and make sure that those are safe. We're looking at street lighting to enhance illumination on the streets. So we'll continue to look at safety measures.
that is the length of Brockett. Thank you so much, Ken. I appreciate your expertise and your knowledge, and stay safe, Tucker.